you to display all of those wonderful holiday cards you get this time of year using some things from outside and then also things you have inside your house. So let me show you what I'm talking about. I took a shoebox and wrapped it in paper and a little bit of ribbon around the edge to make it look decorative. And then I put two of my salad greens boxes inside. So I just trimmed this little guy, the top of it off, tucked down this part inside the box so it could hold some water. Then I made a tape grid across the top with my floral tape. Okay, oop, here it is. Just did it so it's all ready to go here so that it would hold my greens in place. Then I'll just pour a touch of water in the base of this to keep the boxwood, which I started to put in here and I'll finish up on camera, hydrated. But you really don't need a whole lot of water in there with boxwood. It is a great green that can last throughout the whole season with just a touch of water, and you don't have to change it, which is important, okay, because I don't want you to have to rearrange this entire thing over and over. So a little bit of water in here, and then it's time to just put the boxwood in. So with your tape grid, it's going to stay put, and you just start tucking it in, and you're really building like a little boxwood hedge here. I'll put a few more pieces in over near the edge and over this way. And the grid helps it stay in place. It's hitting the water in the bottom with the salad green containers. And one more piece in here. Okay, great. And now I have this nice sort of hedge here. And really, you could trim this like a hedge and, you know, reach in and decide to shape it any way you want. But I'm going to leave it sort of natural looking here, and I'll show you some other fun things we can do. I found some pine cones outside, and I'm going to lasso each one with some of my floral wire, get it out here, so that I can tuck that right into the hedge and make it look even a bit more festive. So I've got a bit of my wire, reaching in, twirling it around, make a little tail here, trim this off, and I can tuck it right down into my boxwood, and I've got some more already done up here, just to make it look a little more interesting, and that wire is going to hold the pine cones in place, they don't go flying around. Alright, got those in. Now, I wanted to show you as well, you can do the same thing with the floral wire with ornaments that you might have around. So I've got some gold ones here, tuck them down in, and another one. And now it's time for me to place my cards in. So here's what I'm thinking. I got this great card, can tuck it in between the pine cones and down into the boxwood, and then I can have another one in the back here, and I might fiddle around with it, but it'd be sort of a fun thing to have on your, you know, a table in your foyer or just, you know, somewhere in your house where you can display cards throughout the season. And I also wanted to show you that once you have your boxwood hedge made, you can always pick in some flowers as well by using your water tubes. So I put in some berries here. These are gorgeous red berries called Wild Romance, which is such a fun name. And I just trimmed them up, tucked them down in here with some fresh water, and then I can place them right down into my hedge, and they'll look cool, and I could use any sort of flower, and you could change those out throughout the season too. But the reason I use the water tubes is, again, that base of water that's going to keep the boxwood fresh is not clean enough for the flowers that I want to put in. Alright, so I've got my own little water tube ones here. And I have a few cards in. It looks good, and I think would be a fun project too to do with kids or any other family members. So I hope you enjoy creating something fun this holiday season, and thank you so much for watching.